A federal court has just delivered a major blow to President Trump's tariffs, declaring them illegal and shaking up the landscape for American businesses and consumers. On August 29, 2025, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit ruled in a close 7-4 decision that Trump's sweeping tariffs exceeded presidential authority under a 1977 law. The court found the administration overstepped, challenging the foundation of its trade strategy and raising big questions about presidential power in economic policy. For now, the tariffs remain in place. The court put its ruling on hold until October 14th, giving the administration time to appeal to the Supreme Court. This temporary stay avoids immediate disruption, but prolongs uncertainty for businesses and consumers. The legal challenge brought by business coalitions argued the tariffs caused financial harm and lacked proper legal justification. Their victory in appeals court is a turning point in the debate over trade policy and the balance of power between Congress and the president. The outcome of this case could reshape how future presidents respond to international economic threats. The stakes for American trade policy have never been higher. So, what are tariffs? Simply put, they're taxes on imported goods. When U.S. companies buy products from abroad, the government can add a tariff, raising the price for importers, and often for American consumers. Tariffs are meant to protect domestic industries and generate government revenue, but they can also disrupt supply chains and raise costs for manufacturers. For example, tariffs on foreign steel make it pricier for American car makers and builders, which can mean higher prices for everyone. While tariffs can help some industries, they hurt others that rely on imported parts. Many business groups argue tariffs create uncertainty and discourage investment. The Constitution gives Congress the power to set tariffs, but over time, Congress has delegated some of this authority to the president. This sharing of power is now at the heart of the legal fight. The courts must decide if the president went beyond what Congress allowed. The legal battle centers on the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEPA, passed in 1977. IEPA lets the president regulate international commerce during a declared national emergency caused by foreign threats. The Trump administration used IEPA to justify broad tariffs, arguing it faced an economic emergency from unfair foreign competition. Critics say IEPA was never meant for sweeping, long-term tariffs, but for targeted emergencies. The lawsuit claims the administration overreached, bypassing Congress's constitutional authority over trade. The court had to decide if Trump's emergency declaration fit IEPA's criteria. The majority concluded the administration stretched the law beyond its intent. The appeals court ruled that Trump's executive orders imposing tariffs were invalid under IEPA. The judges said the law doesn't give the president unlimited power to impose tariffs for general economic protectionism. The court emphasized that only Congress can reshape long-term trade policy. President Trump quickly denounced the decision, calling the court partisan and warning that removing tariffs would hurt the country. The White House insisted the tariffs are vital for national security and will remain during the appeal. The administration argues the president must have flexibility to act against foreign threats, but the court's ruling directly challenges that view, setting up a showdown over the limits of executive power. The legal fight is now poised for the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will soon decide the fate of Trump's tariffs and the scope of presidential power over trade. If the court upholds the lower ruling, the tariffs will be struck down, ending a key Trump policy and lowering costs for some businesses. But domestic industries that benefited from the tariffs could face new challenges. The case spotlights Congress's role. Lawmakers may rethink how much power they delegate to the president. New legislation could follow, clarifying or limiting presidential authority over tariffs. For now, businesses and consumers face uncertainty as the legal battle continues. The Supreme Court's decision will shape U.S. trade policy and the balance of power for years to come. The nation waits as the future of American trade hangs in the balance.